Who would they have to come from? Who was the real boss?
Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they,
right
and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the New York Jets. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
I'm surprised she let Kuzma go. Boy, she act like she like Kuzma.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Especially for Westbrook.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
LeBron has entered health and safety protocol and will miss the game against Sacramento.
Make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
A few days ago, I think.
Looking to throw.
Yeah.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
The fuck was that?
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Be nobody the way he plays. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game
nobody.
Play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Hey, Jermaine, how you
doing? They'll look to throw again.
Hey, Jermaine, how you doing?
What up, man?
Deep for Smith.
What up, bro?
And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
Oh, shit.
And all the way in. Touchdown,
Shit, I did.
New York. Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield. And that
I've
throw,
had my time
a
couple of times, but they didn't block it.
Third down, they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
And to put a bow on it, Next Gen Stats saying that traveled an even 66 yards in the air.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
That shit just happened to J5. Reed.
After the touchdown, it's
Nigga safety just standing there. Didn't jump at all.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Break on the good, too.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
This defense for the Jets, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost
Where is he going?
But we watched it happen.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. To throw, Winston. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
No gain on the play there, second down.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Swift.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
He'll buy some time right, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Oh. Why am I echoing?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And took it to the half.
This one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Blow out that Bob and Reeves going in and out. They're definitely some YouTube.
But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well,
boy, ain't nothing basic about what I just saw.
And let the opponent deal with that.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw here.
He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
I don't have patience for this. Ugh.
Now the Iowa State
Man, what?
product, it's
Ooh, I swear, I hate this game.
34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And And that's exactly
fucking lineman. What are you doing?
By using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. He'll look to throw.
Oh, yeah.
And he fires one incomplete.
You know, if following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little.
And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Quite a show of arm
I got a
strength
breakout game, Devontae Smith, but
long time, and it was on target
how am I not supposed to throw it to Water when this nigga pressing him, bro?
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. From the gun, Winston. Flush to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Frank Clark drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better
Everybody
start than
else able
that,
to get
can
their
you?
shot out
This is the
before
way you
me,
practice
man.
it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Second and 10.
They'll look to throw here.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, That worked quite well for the defense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now back to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Quick slant here to Smith.
Oh, Jermaine Schiano up 14.
And all
Okay,
the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Oh.
Like so many wide receivers, he's a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
Extra point by Gay is up.
Whoa, LSU got Brian Kelly. Man, I ain't see that coming.
Brian Kelly from Notre Dame?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
I don't think as
I wouldn't say it's a bigger job.
Well, LSU. Independent fucking.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD?
Mike, why is he so open,
bro?
bro?
Streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation.
Oh,
this guy
wow.
has a hot hand,
good play.
and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Again, it's Winston.
Dude wouldn't even let me get off the.
Here, that's complete. Touchdown, Bears.
This nigga should have scored.
Russell Gage, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears get a bit closer.
That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they get an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Here's Dante Pettis on the return.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Who's hurt?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back. unsuccessfully.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
47 is the mark. 47 is the mark.
They'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Jets.
And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you
saw that?
Mission accomplished.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium,
tried to run
you
it.
could just sense the crowd thinking,
Tried to run in front of you and bump him.
That shit be, bro, I hate that. Because computers they ain't got no common sense to run around the nigga nothing. They'll just keep running behind him.
According to next gen stats. Wow.
You click on and move them, boy. Saw Chan doing that shit.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
You saw Chan clicking on going around.
No, not. I'm talking about Chan. I'm talking about
they will not get a chance
Kobe.
to return this one.
How the fuck I get them mixed up?
Well, they one in the same.
2 peas in the pot.
Boy,
Nah, Kobe was doing that shit to me. Moving them and then moving them around, not stopping them for money.
Oh. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Definitely.
And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
Illegal content.
So they accept the penalty and move forward.
What?
So trash, man.
What's that you holding? A circle?
A give running right, Lindsay. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Jameis to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen to you. I started to say something to you when you did it the last time.
Screen pass to Lindsay.
Oh, my goodness.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now Winston. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have the Bears first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
Winston now to throw on first down.
How you get cooked so bad, Henderson?
Touchdown. Amari Cooper.
That's Cooper.
His 6th touchdown of the season. Then the Bears cut into that lead. Santos now to add the PAT. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Pettis now on the return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
This nigga 51 more yards. Come on.
Back to throw. They're trying for
Legal contact.
it's intercepted.
Georgia, Michigan, Alabama, and
And
Cincinnati.
his guys will take over
Pass to the
at
fence.
their own 44-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll drop to throw. Goes right back to Smith again. And he gets it inside the 35.
I want to say
just
Alabama
shy
can't
of the
beat
30.
Georgia, but
It'll go
until
as a
Georgia
gain of
beat them,
11 and a
I can't
Jets first down.
completely be confident in that.
True.
Because they definitely got the better team this year.
Here's a quick
Good
throw
boy.
caught by Smith.
I just
The
don't know
Jets
how
are gonna use
Alabama
the
gonna be
first
able to
of their
score on them
timeouts
jokers, man.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds
Not
to
a
go
lot of
in the
points.
first half.
That Georgia defense is ridiculous, bro. It really is. The first couple weeks, man, the first few games, I was like, all right, okay, but looking at them play, the niggas is really like that. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Now
Their
a
offense
second
kind of
down and
suspect
6.
still, though.
I've never been a fan of their offense, bro.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down.
handoff right side to Wangu.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
Why is it a stretch play? It's a fucking audible.
To go in the first half of play.
I like those audibles.
And Gay knocks this one through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Bringing it over to me. Come
After
on.
the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off.
Yeah, that's a monkey.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Good job. Gotta do it to the side. This way.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Jameis now on first down. That is caught. Michael.
This nigga Henderson is getting destroyed this game, boy.
At the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That's a lion. Monkey, elephant.
Here's Winston. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Swift's got the first down and then some. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move.
Fuck, I ain't even pick my play.
Off the play fake, Winston. Rolling to his right. On the crossing route,
this game.
his man, Amari Cooper. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Now you do it. There you go. To the side.
They'll throw again. Winston eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Oh, I almost blocked it. Get the fuck out of here.
Up and through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What up, Broham?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end.
And I think the ball's out. So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines, tackle him, second guy in, tackle the ball.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Winston now after the fumble recovery.
And he's going to have the hook up to Gage.
Why is Josh?
75 yards receiving for him now.
Oh,
It's a first down. Here's a give to Lindsey running right. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw is Winston. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Oh, that
19
ain't
yards
bad.
that time for number 19.
Compared to
In jet
some I done
territory now.
heard.
Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
How's this nigga this fucking open, man?
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor.
If it's in the game, it's in the game.
That big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case,
You can only, I just learned that, you can only pick one side, bro. That shit trash.
As it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Mm-hmm. I hate that I did that because I picked the shit that I wanted to get out the way. Yeah.
Yeah, I did that too at first until I realized that that's what it was doing.
Nope, unless you fucking reset it.
From the gun,
On the head coach.
Winston. Going for it
Skyler.
all. And incomplete on
Oh,
the
the
deep
coordinators
ball.
like that too. Now the head coach ain't like that.
The head coach is like
Coordinators
that.
are.
It's definitely getting close, but the
They're all like
defense
that, bro.
scoreboard as well.
I think you
They're
do
gonna
both
back
sides
up
of
and make 'em really
the
earn it.
coach. I could be wrong though. Shoot, boy, them plus threes on your positions. I like that.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So they wind up turning the turnover
Look at this shit.
into points as
Return
they
left, return left, return left.
Nice job there.
Yeah, that's dumb. that is so stupid. You got 3 options and you got 3 tiles to choose from. Like, why you
That's not
can't?
enough to win a game, but both units able to do their
That makes
jobs
no
on these
sense.
last 2 drives.
Pettis now on the return.
Oh,
And he'll take it up past
Thought I
the
was gone.
25 to the 26-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations. Try to ice the game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Smith catches left side. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
nigga, what are you
They
doing?
going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On second down, here's Nwangu. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Another run now for Nwangu. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking here for Smith downfield. Got a man.
Devontae, good lord.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Devontae Smith with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. To throw on 2nd and 6. Winston.
Nigga wide open.
Hunter Henry with the ground. And he takes us beyond
Who's
the
covering
35
him, bro?
before going out of bounds. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing, Winston. Escaping the pressure right.
Man, this stupid
And he'll
shit.
go out near midfield at the 49. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs. Winston.
Give me that,
Now
nigga.
that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 25.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right?
Man, get the...
So maybe you have a rough game all the way along.
Ooh-wee.
You make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Looking to throw.
Drops this off with Nwangu.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And this one complete to Smith. Touchdown, Jets.
Devontae Smith, 63 yards. And the Jets are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 2nd and 9, Winston flushed out right. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40.
This nigga play so retarded on this game, man.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Winston. And incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They run out of the gun with Swift. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
49. Even. Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Winston. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Winston keeps it himself.
What?
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
God.
But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on second down. Winston. He's got his receiver, Cooper. Touchdown, Bears. Amari Cooper with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer. Now the point after try for Santos. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Makes the score Jets 45, Bears 27.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10.
And now this is intercepted.
Off and all the
Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
23 yards, the final tally.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws. Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go.
Give me that.
Pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On second down, Winston again.
Oh, they didn't. That was a pick.
Backfield.
And he's going to be trying to pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down throw for Winston.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And it's intercepted a third time.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them